Thorns fans, please turn your attention to the video board to check out tonight's birthdays and special messages. Happy 15th birthday, Allie. Love, Mom and Dad. Happy birthday, Jason. I love you, soon to be Mrs. Bull. Happy birthday, John Higgins. We love you. And happy 13th birthday, Piper Lehman.
I mean,
I think
they've been scoring.
Thanks to all our McDonald's Dream Team participants. right, fans, let's meet the starting 11 presented by Tire Factory. First, for the Western New York Flash. Starting in goal, number 19, Kelsey Weiss. On defense, number 13, Brittany Taylor. Number 17, Kat Williamson. Number 22, Amy Barsha. Number 16, Catherine Reynolds. Number 23, Haley Palmer. At midfield, number 7, McCall Zerboni. Number 10, Carly Lloyd. Number 14, Vicky Lozada. Number 8, Sonia Bermudez. And number 20, Abby Wambach. Available substitutes for Western New York this evening. Number 25, Dee Dee Harachek. Number 3, Courtney Wetzel. Number 5, Courtney Verlew. Number 11, Adriana Martin. Number 12, Kristen Evans. And number 15, Jasmine Spencer. And now, here's the starting 11 for the Portland Thorns FC. Starting in goal, number 1, Nadine Angerer. On defense, number 25, Courtney Neiman. Number 7, Nikki Marshall. Number 21, Emily Mendez. And number 20, Kat Tarr. At midfield, number 24, Sinead Farley. Number 22, Amber Brooks. Number 8, Angie Kerr. Number 10, Allie Law. And forward, number 12, Christine Sinclair. And number 14, Jessica McDonald.
Sinclair, a beautiful ball. Morgan, one weave on.
There you go.
There it is. Alex Morgan with the goal. And everybody here is going nuts.
Quickly played in. Sinclair, yes! Christine Sinclair. Tobin Heath with a drive, and she scores! And that just might seal the first National Women's Soccer League title.
Good evening from Providence Park, home of the Portland Thorns. A critical match for the hometown Thorns this evening as they welcome Abby Wambach and Western New York, the Flash, in town. They've already met once this year, resulting in a 1-1 tie that was back east. A critical match for both clubs. Good evening, everybody. Ann Schatz joined by my broadcast partner. That's former Thorns great Marianne Doherty. All right, you and I had a great chance to talk before this match, and along with head coach Paul Riley, kind of get into the nub of what becomes critical for tonight's match for the Portland Thorns. All this talent with the Flash coming in. What can the Thorns do?
So it comes down to 3 things,
Okay.
Ann. First one is coming out of the gates blazing. No more slow starts. They've got to move on from that. They're professionals. Get it going. Number 2 is stopping Carly Lloyd on the attack. He's going with 2 defensive center mids in
Okay.
Brooks and Farley.
Right.
So he's got to stop that. Number 3 is getting someone else to score. We can't just keep relying on Jess McDonald and Allie Long.
Right.
Let's get some other people to share the wealth in scoring.
Would you like some of the build-up scoring-wise to come from the midfield, or are we going to kind of put this on Christine Sinclair, who has been in a scoring drought? I'm not throwing her under the bus, but she's due.
She is due, and once she gets one, she'll the gates will open for her.
I love
but
that.
we need other people besides just Sinclair or McDonald. I would like to see our midfielders step up. You know, maybe an outside back can get a goal. Paul wants them attacking, so let's get him a goal.
This is a critical match, as I said, for both clubs. Portland with the 11 points, leading New York by just that single point in terms of how we're shaping things up early in the season. So we have got starting lineups and opening kick coming up in just a second. Don't go away.
What does one serve the best basketball player in the world? The new Bacon Clubhouse sandwich, of course. 100% pure beef or chicken on a new artisan roll, all with our famous Big Mac special sauce. There's something for everyone to love at McDonald's.
We should serve it to everyone.
Hey sports fans, do you want to get in shape? Text LA Fitness to 50500 for a complimentary guest pass to your local LA Fitness. That's LA Fitness to 50500. Exercise your options.
Alaska Airlines invites you to explore more flora and fauna. Explore more hot spots or more cold ones. Explore more holes in the wall. With the 35 amazing destinations Alaska Airlines flies out of Portland, you can explore more. And with Alaska's low fares, you can spend less doing it. Explore more, spend less. Alaska Airlines.
You wake up. Your back hurts. Again. You need a new mattress, but hate shopping for one. Just go to a Park Lane. Crafted in Oregon. Sold only in Park Lane stores at a true minimum price. They'll match the way you sleep to the Park Lane's best for you. Delivered in 2 trucks. The blue one only delivers fresh, just-made Park Lanes. The green one only hauls old mattresses to recycling. Enjoy every night on a Park Lane. Rest well for years to come.
Hi, I'm Jack Jewsbury. Since coming to Portland, I've been fortunate enough to participate in Stand Together Week. 2 years ago, I dusted off my kickball skills with the kids at Playworks in North Portland. Hope you had fun, hope you had fun. Last year, it was Dairy Creek Park in Hillsboro, where we did our part to keep Dairy Creek looking great. And now it's your chance. Give back to Soccer City, USA by joining me and my teammates for the 3rd annual Stand Together Week. It all starts June 16th, and you can sign up now at timbers.com.
Welcome back to Providence Park. We're moments away from tonight's NWSL match between the Portland Thorns and Western New York Flash. The visiting Flash will go with a loose 4-3-3 formation. Kelsey Weiss will get the nod between the pipes for Western New York. Kat Williamson will lock down that back line along with Brittany Taylor. Of course, Kat was a huge star for the Thorns last year before being traded to Western New York. Carly Lloyd, Spanish international Vicky Losado, so dangerous in that midfield. And another Spanish international, Sonia Bermudez, will complement the great Abby Wambach up top. Flash coached by Aaron Lyons. Portland will counter with the 4-2-3-1 formation. Paul Riley tinkering again. The incomparable Nadine Angerer is in goal for the Thorns. Nikki Marshall will anchor that uber-young Thorns back line. Allie Long, one of the key Portland midfielders. Brooks, Farley, and Kerr will complement her in the midfield. Jessica McDonald leads this club with 4 goals. We'll start up top with Christine Sinclair. Captain Sink looking for her first points of the season. And of course, the Thorns are coached by Paul Riley in his first year with the club. Marion Doherty, both teams now huddling in front of their respective benches. Again, this is a Portland Thorns team with a 3-1-2 mark going against Western New York with the 3-2-1 mark. Critical match for both teams as only 1 point separates them.
Yes, which is, we always know that this is going to be a big game. I mean, think back to last season, the championship game. It's going to be a great game tonight.
It was back on May 3rd when these clubs played to a 1-1 tie. It seems like that's what they always do, is get the result in the tie department. And I know with another good crowd here on hand at Providence Park, Portland looking for the 3 points. The Thorns will be wearing their home kits red from top to bottom. And Western New York in their road kits with the white shirts, white shorts, and white socks. Western New York on this beautiful night will head north towards the Riveters. The Portland Thorns in all that red will be heading towards the Mac Club. Kickoff moments away. The homestand begins for this Portland Thorns club, while Western New York has got a tough road trip that begins tonight here at Providence Park. And we are underway. The Portland Thorns and Western New York Flash, presented by Park Lane Mattresses. "70 degrees here in the Rose City. A northwest wind at about 10 miles an hour. It'll be interesting to see how Kelsey Weiss handles another starting nod, Marion. You know, Lydia Williams is with her Australian national team, who would normally start in between the pipes, so the rookie gets the nod.
Yeah, I actually had a chance to catch up with Abby Wambach, and she said that Weiss has really just come in and been strong for them. She doesn't play like a rookie, and she was like, more games she gets, the better and more confidence she'll have.
Western New York coming off that disappointing 3-2 loss against Washington, while the Thorns defeated Houston 1-0 on the road in their last game. So you mentioned how critical a fast start is for the Portland Thorns, who have stumbled a bit out of the gates early in this season in terms of first half performances.
Yeah, so, you know, we had a chance to catch up with Paul Riley today, and he said that the team, you know, takes them about 20 minutes to kind of get going, and that just can't happen in this league. You'll get punished, and he wants them strong right out of the gates. If you noticed in the first 2 minutes of their warm-up, they were doing extra sprints, really going after it. I think that'll help them.
And what about the heart monitors that Coach Riley said that he was going to have the players wear tonight?
That's not surprising that Riley's having them wear heart rate monitors just to track how hard they're working and how much ground they're covering.
Man, he wants to know it all, doesn't he?
He does.
The aggressive Flash defense. Wambach, that was dangerous for a moment there and stripped of the ball. The defense is going to have to be so sharp tonight with so much talent with this Western New York club.
And they have. And the back four for Portland Thorns have been so strong the last 6 games. I do think that they need to get their outside backs attacking a little more. But defensively, they've been strong. So let's see if they can hold off Abby Wambach and Carly Lloyd tonight.
4 goals have been given up by the Thorns in 6 matches. That is outstanding by, obviously, Angerer in goal. Foul against the Thorns, but also just that young, uber young defensive line.
And I think it all starts from Anger and Nikki Marshall and Mangus. Those are the core of that defense.
These set pieces are a concern of Riley for a lot of reasons. Here's Losada. Or will it be Bermudez? The 2 Spanish internationals. Deep ball in the box. Angerer coming off the line, reading it well as Wambach was crashing.
That's exactly what we want to see from Anger this game. It's her coming off her line. She needs to be aggressive, especially in the air, because when you have an Abby Wambach, you've got to get the ball before she has a chance to head it.
Wambach pressing there, getting out of trouble nicely. There's Nemec. Wants to go deep. Great ball to Sinclair. Great ball to Sinclair. Unlucky. Western New York's defense cleans up the mess as Weiss had come out. The shot on goal, or on against Weiss, I should say, rebounding, but nobody there.
That's exactly what we want to see from Sinclair. Paul Riley has put her up as center forward. We want to see her get behind the defense. Nemec played a great ball over. We want to continue to see that from Sinclair tonight, and I guarantee she'll get a goal.
She is absolutely due, is Captain Sinclair. Beautiful ball there. Zerboni wants to carry. She'll leave it on that left flank for the incomparable Lloyd. Chip shot right at Angerer. Oh, that was dangerous. Woo, what a service from Lloyd.
It's a great service from Lloyd. If you watched Zerboni, she played it. She chose not to play Abby Wambach making the run because it allowed Carly Lloyd to get wide and get that cross so Abby was in the box.
Zerboni in the right place at the right time, but it was a point blank shot right at Angerer. Scoreless here in the 5th minute. Dangerous right there for the Thorns defense. Oof. Throw in Flash. Kerr trying to win that battle, and does. Leaves it for Farley. Alley. Shot ricochets off the Flash defender. And Western New York would love a counter. Almost gives it up, though. Wambach does a nice job of switching field. Unlucky there. So it'll be a Thorns throw-in. So great to see Alex Morgan cleared to practice. It's just a matter of time before she gets into this Thorns lineup. You had a chance to talk with her, had a nice sit-down interview with her over the last couple days. We'll air that at halftime, but I got to assume that her mood is up and that she's just excited as all get out.
Oh, she is. It was great to catch up with her, but it was just so nice to see her smiling.
Sinclair.
You can tell she's ready. She wants to be back. She wants to be back out on the pitch playing with her team.
There she is, Alex Morgan, who was so sensational last year with the 8 goals and 5 assists. Here's a first corner now for the Thorns. Sinclair has been very busy so far. Brooks tries to track it down and does. Little excuse me! Flick header just wide. McDonald battling. Jess whistled for that foul. Just a terrific pass that was just wide on the flick header.
Yeah, that was great work by Amber Brooks to save that from going out and getting it back out to Long, who made a terrific cross. It was an unfortunate, header that didn't go where we wanted it, but
you wanted an aggressive start from the Thorns. They're showing just that. Both clubs have had some good chances tonight early on. Nice to see the Thorns in the mix.
Absolutely. They're going after him. They're being aggressive. They've gotten a few fouls, showing them, okay, you're on our pitch.
Low line drive in the box. Goes wide, no problem there. Bermudez had no chance. And here's Ungerer. She'll reset. Western New York's defense and numbers want to really clog anything that Portland gets going towards the middle. Taken away nicely by Losada. Bumps away the defender. Through ball. Portland's defense going to have to get organized.
Yeah, Western New York was just baiting them there. You can't play that ball to Marshall there. Get it out. Let the team get forward. It's too dangerous.
Look at Sinclair battling. Oh, nice job defensively. Terrific job by Kat Williamson. We know what she can do. Kat, who was the starting defensive player last year as a rookie for the Thorns before being traded to Western New York. Wish her nothing but the best. What a fabulous player. Nice combination passing there. Possession soccer by the Flash. A patient attack at this point. Beautiful ball, back to Palmer. Palmer still with it.
That's some good football from Western New York Flash there. You notice that they start on the right-hand side of the pitch and they switch the field. They're trying to go down the center, draw Portland in, and then play it wide to get the cross in.
When the Flash lost their starting keeper, Adriana Franch, they were wondering what would happen between the pipes, and Lydia Williams has done such a great job for them, but again, she and Sam Kerr not available for this match with Australia, and they'll miss both these players, but we understand all too well how Portland's feeling without 5 of their key components in their lineup. Wambach. Look at Farley. Aggressively going after that ball, but Losada controls and switches fields. Hey folks, make the most of your morning with the freshly brewed McCafe coffee. Always just $1 for any size and made with 100% beans. Pair it with a 300-calorie Egg McMuffin sandwich. McDonald's, good days start here. Sinclair, can she chip it around Weiss? What a nice job by the rookie to come out and snuff that shot. But Sinclair is as active as we've seen her all season.
What a great decision by a rookie goalkeeper to come out and make that. I mean, that's some veteran play right there. To come off your line, knowing Christine Sinclair is running full force at you. It's a big-time save.
One of the greatest international players in the world, Christine Sinclair, and Weiss, the rookie out of Florida State, has been equal to the task at this point. Scoreless in the 12th minute here at Providence Park. The Thorns hosting the Western New York Flash. These two teams went at it in championship form last year. The Thorns taking one from the Flash back east to win the inaugural NWSL title. Losada. Physical play up near the top of the 18 with everybody jockeying for position. We'll start again. Leaving it. Nothing there as Bermuda's had diddly on that. Ooh.
That was a dangerous ball there.
Yep, it sure was. Wambach was just, her eyes were as big as saucers, weren't they?
Yeah.
The littlest mistake will be taken advantage of by a player like Wambach or Lloyd or one of the Spanish internationals, so technically gifted. Wow. Lots of whistles blowing there, tons of contact. No card coming out as Lloyd. And we know she's been suspended for a couple of games. She'll get a talking to.
Yeah, Carly Lloyd is definitely known for making some hard tackles.
That could have easily been a yellow card.
You know, and Carly Lloyd I think this is her first game back since her red card, or maybe last game, but it's still, she needs to be careful. There's no need for those tackles.
So another throw in for Western New York. Still scoreless. Whistles blowing like crazy.
You know, I think the key for us, Ann,
talk to me,
is that we said bring the energy in the first 20 minutes. Well, how do you still bring the energy but calm the game down and start possessing the ball and really creating things on attack? That's what I want to see from Portland.
So Bermudez gets the yellow as that ball is in play. Weiss, ball knocked around. This game has been very physical. We thought that perhaps Lloyd would get a yellow, but Bermudez did get one. And speaking of yellows, Angela Salem will not be available to Western New York this evening because of 2 yellow cards that she received in that last match, which makes her ineligible tonight. That's a loss for them.
It is a loss for them. She's been a key part of their defensive midfield. Last year, the beginning of this season, so it'll be interesting to see how Barczyk steps up, fills that role for tonight.
Low line drive from Brooks headed out of the way, but no problem for Menges to track that down. You want numbers forward, you're looking at it for Portland. Western New York with the intercept, and they'll try and counter. There's Lloyd. Her ball deflected by Brooks. Portland keeps possession in their offensive third. See if they switch fields. There's Kerr, beautiful ball inside. There's Long! Score! Allie Long with another goal, and what a ball from Angie Kerr!
What a great ball from Angie Kerr. That's exactly what Paul Riley told us he wanted to see from Angie, and that's why she starts, because she can slot those dangerous balls in between the defense. Terrific ball by Angie Kerr, and great finish by Allie Long.
With the defender on her hip because of the perfectly placed service, Long is able to tally her 4th goal of the season. That hamstring looking good, Marion Doherty.
I mean, what a mature run by Allie Long to know exactly, to time that perfectly across the box and a one-time finish in the corner.
Weiss had no chance there, and Long was able to just beat the New York defender as the whistles continue to blow. But this is the kind of start. The first 20 minutes, Paul said, was critical, and the Thorns are on the board. Nemec leaves it for McDonald. Near sideline, inside the 18. Unlucky there. Kerr thought she had a beat on it, but it was deflected. Portland still controlling, though. Lloyd controls. The Flash doing a nice job of using all of the field, spreading out Portland's defense. Good D by Kerr.
The Thorns are doing a great job of defending in numbers. That's why they're able to break up the possession of the Flash.
Look at that ball. Almost got through, stepping inside though. You know who, Kat Williamson. Kerr and Long almost hooked up again. Another good crowd settling in here at Providence Park. I hope they had their seats in that 16th minute, because that ball from Kerr to Long, pretty special. Angie again, this time working the left side. There's Sink. Beautiful ball inside to McDonald. Stepping in nicely though is Taylor. Portland's attack looking crisper.
Very crisp. Between Jessica McDonald, Sinclair, and Allie Long and Angie Kerr, they're breaking them down. If you watch their back four, they're scrambling. They don't know exactly where to go. They're not keeping a line, and that's because they're making dangerous runs.
1-0. Long's goal giving Portland the lead. Another corner for the Thorns. Line drive from Long. Unlucky there as McDonald wanted to trap it inside that 18. Instead, she'll have to come to this near sideline. What a ball inside! Sinclair looking to get ahead on it, unable to do so. The attack continues. Oh, McDonald almost found the head of Sinclair for the flick.
I don't know if it's the new formation that they've come out in, but Portland is just attacking more aggressively tonight. This is something I don't think we've seen from them this season.
Another corner. So a throw in Thorns as that ball was deflected. Long, nifty play. Nobody there on that back post. Portland retains possession though. Nemec, inside line drive. Portland relentless in their offensive third. Whoops! Cat taking a tumble, and that foul is going to go against the Portland Thorns. I believe Brooks got her. Yep. Looked like a 50-50 ball, but the whistle blew all the same.
Portland's doing a great job of when they lose the ball, they're working right away to get it back. They're wanting the possession back immediately.
Weiss with a good leg. Standout at Florida State. Herman Trophy finalist, took her team all the way to the championship match, losing to UCLA in a golden goal situation that favored the Bruins. So she's battle tested, but this is the pros, baby. Barzyk. Again, you talked about defense in numbers. There you saw it again. Western New York still on the attack. Taylor wants to go inside with the crossing pass. the Thorns defense not allowing her to do so, and it'll be a Thorns throw in.
Wherever you see one white player, there are 3 Portland Thorn players around the ball. This is why we're being successful. We're not giving them time.
You know, we talked about the fact that Riley, in training camp all the way up through the start of the season, had his players going 2-a-days, would practice twice a day. Their fitness has got to be really, really razor sharp. Why are you laughing?
Because they're still doing 2-a-days.
Okay, that will not stop, will it?
No, it won't. And they are very, very fit, and they'll only get more fit as the season continues.
Marshall finding Nemec here. Ball deflected. Late whistle goes against Farley and the Thorns. Quick restart for the Flash. Well, not as quick as they wanted. Again, the Portland Thorns, with their record of 3-1-2 and those 11 points, tied with FC Kansas City in the point total. And right behind those 2 clubs, Western New York. So a big game. Ooh, Wambach making a run, but headed out of danger. McDonald was hoping that ball would find her feet, but instead, here comes Western New York on the counter, trailing 1-0, 22nd minute. Gorgeous night here in the Rose City. Lloyd. Boy, that was a dangerous ball as Bermudez had some angle and some space in that 18.
It was, but it all started with Carly Lloyd, and the Thorns need to do a better job of tracking Carly. We said that was one of the keys to winning this game, and I don't think that they've been successful with that yet. So between Brooks and Farley, they need to do a better job tracking her.
Flash do a nice job of dispossessing Cat, but Portland returns the favor with some good defense. Here's McDonald coming back for it. And the direct pass there. Kerr right outside the 18, now inside the 18. Sinclair denied again. Nice ball from Kerr into Sink inside that 18, but she had plenty of company. She was right outside the 6, actually.
That was just unfortunate, but what a run by Angie Kerr. It all started with switching the field, Allie Long taking a touch, holding the ball so Angie Kerr can make the run, plays Angie a great ball. Angie takes a touch and gets a phenomenal cross in. This is where we need to finish, though. We've got to capitalize on those.
Paul Riley made it clear to us that he wanted Sinclair basically in that 18 area, right outside the 6, somewhere where she could put something on that ball, and she's been doing just that.
She has been. She's done a great job of that, and I actually think that's why our attack is going so well, because Sinclair has stayed central. She's been getting behind, keeping those center backs with her, opening up the area for Kerr and McDonald, and Allie Long.
Kerr, who picked up her 2nd assist of the year on that goal by Long, almost had another one on that beautiful ball inside to Sinclair. Smart play there by McDonald. So Long will assume the corner kick duties in the 25th minute here, with the Thorns leading it 1-0. Let's see where Allie puts this one. Nice job by the Flash to avert danger. That's Bermudez. They give it right up. Allie Long. Clobbered by Lloyd.
The Thorns are, again, I'm going to keep saying it this half. They're doing such a great job of when they lose the ball, they win it back. This is why they're getting all these opportunities.
Wambach is chatting with Mark Allerton, not sure about what. So here's Long and Farley as you see Sinclair and Jess McDonald try and get position. Foul is going to go against the Portland Thorns. Allerton saw something near that 6. The whistle has been blowing a lot, Marion Doherty.
It has been. I think it's going to blow a lot tonight, especially in the box. When you have an Abby Wambach on your team, you're doing everything to defend her.
And Carly Lloyd is as dangerous as they come. The Thorns give it up, and there's Wambach. Speaking of those two, good defense on Lloyd. Boy, just a tough assignment there for Nemec. Dangerous there as Bermudez had that notion. Look at Kerr just calmly getting it up to Long, and here comes the Thorns on the counter. Sinclair on the left, Jess on the right. There's McDonald. Can she flag it down? Yes, she can. Let's see what the cross looks like. Bodies flying. And again, the foul going against the Portland Thorns.
Something that Kerr's done so well in the beginning of this game is just kind of bringing that calmness to the game. They came out with a lot of energy, but she's sophisticated, she's skilled, she's slowing the game down. To make that mature pass to Allie, who's on the attack, completely changes the pace of the game.
Allie Long's lone goal to this point, giving the Thorns the lead. We're in the 27th minute. Battling there. And just not quitting on that ball is Lloyd. What a touch! Tough play against Unger. She goes to her knees. Lloyd, you think if she would have gone left or right, she might have had action, but right at Unger, and she snuffs it. Great footwork, though, by Carly, huh?
Great. You know, Ann, I was telling you earlier, Carly's so dangerous on the attack because she sees the goal. She wants to score. She's hungry. She will do whatever it takes to get that ball in the back of the net. And on top of that, she's an amazing player.
Great hustle by McDonald. Knocks it off of Palmer. Ooh, they're going to say it went off McDonald. Lloyd at 31 hasn't missed a beat. As good as it gets. I mean, what she has done for the national team, what she has done for this league, special, special player. Farley tripped up. There's the whistle. Carly Lloyd, the game-winning goals for the United States in the 2008 and 2012 Olympics. A gamer.
She is a gamer. She knows how to win.
Beautiful ball inside Sinclair, the 18. Little chip to Lloyd. One touch. Offsides will wave any of that off.
That was a terrific ball by Sinclair. Beautiful cross. It's unfortunately offside, but she's just so dangerous right now. She's really creating a lot of options.
Her best match of the year so far, would you agree?
Yes, absolutely.
Sinclair, without a doubt, one of the most dangerous players in the world. Look at that play by McDonald. She'll carry. Inside's got some funky English. Kerr. There's Allie Long. Tries to go far post. The Thorns bringing it tonight.
They really are bringing it tonight. And what I like about Jess McDonald on that play, she knows the defender's committing, and Jess has speed. She knows that. She's going to use it to her advantage. She lets the ball run. She doesn't slow the ball down, and she uses her pace to turn the defender.
Boy, it all started with her on that run. That is for sure.
I think we'll be seeing a lot of that from Jess tonight. Paul Riley told us we're going to go after that left outside back, and they're doing that. And Jess is going to do that all night long.
The Thorns, after the foul, on the attack again on this near sideline is Nemec. Palmer trying to defend her. That ball is loose. McDonald. A lot of activity inside that 18, and Sinclair gets up limping a little bit. She was tackled hard. Here's Wambach. Zerboni leaves it. And again, the Flash doing a nice job of stretching the defense, using the width of the field, but so far the Thorns defense has been able to chase and disrupt. Far sideline, Lloyd. Dangerous ball inside. Angerer comes off the line, gets a mitt on it, denies Wambach.
That's exactly what we need to see from Angerer. She needs to come off her line and be aggressive, because if she doesn't, Abby will put that ball away.
Nobody better in the air than Abby Wambach. What a great ball that time to McDonald. She stripped nicely by Palmer. You just love the fact that Angerer, who loves to stay home, let's be honest, in terms of her keeping style, but knows when to come off the line when you see Wambach come charging, huh?
Absolutely. She's just so good at reading the game, man. She knows when to come, when to stay, but I just like her aggressiveness.
Wambach does a nice job of heading that ball out of the danger zone, but the Thorns will retain possession, and here's Kerr. Immediately gives it up. Bit of a break there for the Thorns. Tapping it back is Menges. One nothing, 32nd minute. Thorns, thanks to Allie Long's goal and a nifty assist by Angie Kerr, taking the lead. Unlucky there. How about Menges and Nemec last weekend graduating from college? Congratulations to them, our fine scholar athletes.
And it must have been tough for them going back to school, flying in for games. You know, I know Paul and the team are so grateful that they're finally with the team full time now.
You bet.
Can just keep building from where they are, have the consistency, and they've done terrific, and it's only going to get better.
Yeah, you bet now that they're here and can practice instead of getting practice drills online that they would have to do at their respective schools. Zerboni picks the pocket again. Far sideline, Portland's got to have to close. Good defense there that time by Menges. Anytime that ball on a line drive is going in the box, you know Wambach's going to be close. Sinclair, Long. Brooks sends it, and wisely McDonald has to hold off there. The Thorns do a nice job of avoiding a lot of offsides, that's for sure. Kerr almost loses it. Calmly, the Thorns defense and mids take care of business and will begin their attack. Marshall coming to this near sideline, and here's Nemec. Beautiful ball to Long on this near sideline, but stepping in nicely. You know, Zerboni has done a nice job getting the starting nod.
Yeah, because I know last season she was in and out of the starting lineup, but she's been great for them so far this season, and she's just a solid player.
Did a great job on the strip there. Kat sends it right back to Weiss. Quick throw in for Western New York. The Flash trailing here in the 35th minute, thanks to Allie Long's goal in the 16th minute here at Providence Park. Good crowd on hand. Losada carrying, dangerous here. Nice job by Marshall. Western New York maintains possession, and on this near sideline, it's Bermudez. Foul's going to be called against Farley. These are the set pieces that really concern Riley and his staff.
Absolutely. You have Abby Wambach, you have Carly Lloyd, you have Britt Taylor in there. I mean, those are three of the best headers in this league.
Bermudez. Free agent signee and a big one. Here we go. Low line drive. This 50-50 ball so critical at this point. Look at Lloyd battling everybody and then tag team by the Thorns defense. Kerr gives it up. Portland's defense is going to have to get organized. Marshall kind of deflected off for Shin, and here again. Reynolds leaving it. Losada dispossessed. Western New York trying to get the ball back, but Long and company will carry on the counter. McDonald far flank this time. Intercepted by Williamson.
I would have liked to see McDonald maybe hold on to the ball a little more there. Let numbers get forward. You know, her really only option there was Sinclair, and there was too many white defenders. So hold the ball a little more, let the players come up, then attack, then find something.
Long looking for some help here. Finds Farley. Combination play, Farley and Long. Alley switching fields. Tar can't flag it down. Hey, fly Alaska Airlines nonstop from Portland to over 30 cities, including new flights to Salt Lake City starting in June. Explore more, spend less at alaskaair.com. 37th minute here at Providence Park. The Thorns leading, visiting Western New York 1-0. Both teams have had a lot of chances. Both keepers pretty good. Getting high for that one was Menges, and it's a good thing because, again, anytime we see anything in the box, you see number 20's head appear from nowhere. Wambach.
Abby stays in the box. She's so dominant in the box. Every time a ball is served in, I guarantee she will try to get a piece of it.
Far corner. The Flash looking for the equalizer. Ungerer chatting with Barzuk. And the official underway. Boy, and at the last second, Sinclair just boots that out of trouble so the defense can get settled and organized. .39th minute. It'll be interesting to see what kind of stoppage time we're looking at. We're fast approaching the 40-minute mark. But it's another corner. Another set piece for Western New York. Dangerous. Ungerer. Oh, was she at her best there? How did Nadine Ungerer get a mid on that? What a save.
What a save. That's where she's her best. But what a play by Western New York. They knew exactly what they were doing. Playing it into Carly. Carly one time in a through ball. But God, what a save by Nadine.
Ungerer, who has made headlines all over this league. She's already saved 2 penalty kicks, has given up but 4 goals this entire season through 6 games. And shows you why she is one of the most feared keepers in the world. The German international. But here comes Western New York again, flying on that far flank. Just a foot race there, and the Thorns win it. Wow, Tar hustling there. Crowd appreciated the effort of Kat Tar. 40th minute.
Tar's been doing a great job defensively on the left side. I would like to see her start attacking a little more, but defensively she's been solid.
Palmer's been all over the place this match. The Thorns trying to thread the needle to McDonald there, but Palmer denies. Near sideline, Bermudez chases it down. No problem for Nadine. Sinclair inside the 18. The angle is perfect. Denied at the last second. What a pass to McDonald. But there was Taylor Palmer again. What a job by the kid.
Sinclair, just watch her runs. This is why she is so good. She can beat defenders just by her run. She's so intelligent to make that run, staying onside and then getting behind the defender. You almost watch the defender, she doesn't even know where she goes. And then to not take a shot, but to cross that beautiful pass to Jess McDonald.
That looked like a sure goal until Palmer stepped in to disrupt that. But boy, you're right. As Farley slow to get up, but long will carry. McDonald on the right side, inside the 18. Little chip. Boy, on that far post, wanted that service to find Sinclair for the header, but it was just a little off.
That was definitely the right decision and choice by Jess. She just mishit it, but she was looking far post. She wanted to get that cross far post, which was where Sinclair was. It just unfortunately got away from her.
42nd minute. It's really been a fun match with both clubs looking very good offensively and coming up with the defensive plays as well. We've seen the brilliance of Lloyd, and Wambach has been relentless. Kind of a knuckleball inside to Angerer. Wambach was closing quickly. Nadine gobbles it up.
Something I think Portland's doing really well right now defensively is they're not letting New York go down the center. They're letting them go wide. They're okay with that. They know, okay, they are going to serve it, but if we're man marking, we can take care of that.
Defensive mishap there. Slide tackle, that almost cost Western New York, but Portland's in business. You don't want to make that kind of mistake and give up the ball inside the 18 like that to Sinclair. You better take her down.
Absolutely.
Another corner. Farley, chip. Weiss easily coming off the line. Here in the 44th minute, Thorns leading it. 1-0, Allie Long in the 16th minute. Finding the back of the net, her 4th goal of the season. Kerr with the assist. Losada and Bermudez have been everywhere tonight for this Western New York club. Not to mention Lloyd, of course, and Wambach. Battling is McDonald. Wow. You know, Angerer took a step off the line, decided to retreat back, and almost a ricochet shot on goal.
Yeah, I think she realized that Kat Tar was coming from the left side in, and realized, okay, there's 2 players there that can take care of the one. I should probably stay home. I think it was a good decision on her part.
I agree. Looked a little scary there for a second, though. That ball taking some funny hops. Nearing stoppage time here at Providence Park. We're at the 45th minute. As Marshall will collect, he's got all kinds of real estate to play with. And she'll bring it towards midfield. You hear the whistle blow, and that's a break for the Portland Thorns.
I think we definitely got a break there.
Yeah.
If you watch Nikki Marshall bringing the ball up, she's done a great job of taking the space, but she needs to do a better job of completing the pass. You lose the pass there, they're going to come straight back down your throat. And you can't leave someone like Abby Wambach in the center of the pitch open.
Yep.
So, yes, we got lucky, but that's where Portland has to be careful. Clean that up.
1 minute of stoppage time, that's it. Stoppage time, by the way, is presented by LaRogue Brothers Jewelers, Portland's original engagement ring store. The Thorns would love to take a halftime lead into the locker room, but this is a Western New York club that can score quickly. Gonna have to finish this one strong if you were the Thorns defense. Nice move by Brooks. Boy, at the last second, Reynolds gets a toe on it. Otherwise, that was a through ball to Sinclair.
That was great effort by Brooks to play that ball through. Unlucky it didn't, you know, that's just good defense. But that's what we need to see more from Brooks. She is good with the ball at her feet. We need to see her on the ball more.
So that will do it. The first half comes to a close. Allie Long's goal in the 16th minute. The assist to Kerr, giving the Portland Thorns the 1-0 lead here at the halfway point. It was a really entertaining first half. Both keepers playing very well, but Long's goal so far has been the difference. Marion Doherty and I will be back in just a moment as our halftime festivities just beginning here at Providence Park. Thorns leading 1-0.
What does one serve the best basketball player in the world? The new Bacon Clubhouse sandwich, of course. 100% pure beef or chicken on a new artisan roll, all with our famous Big Mac special sauce. There's something for everyone to love at McDonald's.
You should serve it to everyone.
If anyone objects to this marriage...
I object! You paid too much for that ring! This family has bought all our diamonds from the LaRogue brothers for over 100 years, not some chain store. LaRogue's has the lowest prices on GIA-certified diamonds and 2 years interest-free financing. You even paid for a warranty! But... nice girl.
LaRogue Brothers. With age comes wisdom.
Open up your arms and feel the sunlight on your skin. Cross your fingers, it won't leave you. That this feeling never ends. Never looking in the rear view. We never had a time with the sunshine in your hair and your lover in your eyes. You're the stars up in the night sky.
You wake up. Your back hurts. Again. You need a new mattress, but hate shopping for one. Just go to a Park Lane. Crafted in Oregon. Sold only in Park Lane stores at a true minimum price. They'll match the way you sleep to the Park Lane's best for you. Delivered in 2 trucks. The blue one only delivers fresh, just-made Park Lanes. The green one only hauls old mattresses to recycling. Enjoy every night on a Park Lane. Rest well for years to come.
Hi, I'm Jack Jewsbury. Since coming to Portland, I've been fortunate enough to participate in Stand Together Week. 2 years ago, I dusted off my kickball skills with the kids at Playworks in North Portland. Hope you had fun, hope you had fun. Last year, it was Dairy Creek Park in Hillsboro, where we did our part to keep Dairy Creek looking great. And now it's your chance. Give back to Soccer City, USA by joining me and my teammates for the 3rd annual Stand Together Week. It all starts June 16th, and you can sign up now at timbers.com.
Welcome back to Providence Park. The Portland Thorns leading the Western New York Flash 1-0. Halftime commences here at Providence Park. Another beautiful night for soccer. A great crowd on hand. We would expect nothing less. And shots along with Marion Doherty. You know, Marion, before the match started, you and I and then Paul Riley echoing the importance of a really strong, lots of energy kind of start for the Thorns. So far, so good.
Yeah, they have. They've gone at him. And I think that's why they got the goal, because they just came out of the gate strong. They're attacking.
Yep.
They're smothering them on defense. If they lose the ball, they win it back. And that's given them so many opportunities.
We've seen a lot of players get involved in the attack. It was really wonderful to see Allie Long scoring again, but what an assist by Kerr.
Absolutely. And Kerr's done a great job of breaking down the defense with her passes. She's so good at slipping that ball through the two center backs, or the outside back and the center back. She's intelligent. She reads the game, and that's why she plays those passes.
And Nadine Angerer up to her old tricks. You always laugh when we talk about Angerer.
Because she's so good. She makes solid saves all the time. She's a consistent goalkeeper.
Well, so that's where we stand right now. Angerer, so terrific between the pipes, hasn't given up anything tonight so far. Long's got the goal in the 16th minute, and the Portland Thorns are leading at 1-0 at half. You know, we talked about Alex Morgan finally getting cleared to play. Well, you know who, Marion Doherty sat down with Alex, and we've got that interview coming up in just a second, so stick around.
Hey sports fans, do you want to get in shape? Text LA Fitness to 50500 for a complimentary guest pass to your local LA Fitness. That's LA Fitness to 50500. Exercise your options.
What does one serve the best basketball player in the world? The new Bacon Clubhouse sandwich, of course. 100% pure beef or chicken on a new artisan roll, all with our famous Big Mac special sauce. There's something for everyone to love at McDonald's.
You should serve it to everyone.
Alaska Airlines invites you to explore more flora and fauna. Explore more hot spots or more cold ones. Explore more holes in the wall. With the 35 amazing destinations Alaska Airlines flies out of Portland, you can explore more. And with Alaska's low fares, you can spend less doing it. Explore more, spend less. Alaska Airlines.
Back at Providence Park, we are at halftime. The Portland Thorns leading the Western New York Flash 1-0 on Allie Long's goal. 16th minute of that first half. You know, this is a really big week for the Portland Thorns. Alex Morgan, the great Alex Morgan, finally cleared to play. Full contact drills and duty finally cleared after months being on the shelf with that bad ankle. So, I mean, if she had to play tonight, Morgan could play, but they're going to judiciously bring her back. You had a chance, Marion Doherty, to sit down with Alex just yesterday to talk about the rehab, the process of getting back and cleared to play.
It's really nice to get back on the pitch. Actually, I've only been back playing full contact for a couple days now and was fully released today for full contact in practice, and so that feels really good to just know that I see light at the end of the tunnel and that it's almost there.
So it's been about 7 months?
Yeah, since my first injury, since I did this, and then I played on it for like 2 months, so that kind of, who knows, but could have made it a little bit worse, I'm not sure. But 5 months since I've been fully off of it and treating it properly.
What have been some of your challenges with just rehab or trying to come back?
Being on crutches for 6 weeks sucked, yeah. And especially around the holidays, just going to all the Christmas parties and stuff, that was just awful. But most of it has been mental. I mean, physically, I think I was prepared for it. After a couple weeks of crutches and everything, I just knew the steps I had to take, and the fitness I'm still trying to get back I was just gonna have to suffer through it. But mentally, it's been the hardest. Just coming to terms with it, and also at this point, I need to feel pain-free before I push myself further, and so just knowing that I need to pull myself out if I feel it or if I'm sore or whatever is hard for me, because I always want to push it more and I want someone to pull me back, but I have to do that.
Yeah,
so it's hard.
Because no one knows how your ankle's feeling but you.
Yeah.
So how did you feel when you got the news that you're able to start training and get back out there with the team?
It was really nice, but kind of a funny situation, just a little story. I basically got my MRI and this was like on Friday, and I was like, okay, when are we gonna get the results? When am I gonna get the report? So I was like kind of being a little pest to our trainer and my PT, and they're like, relax, relax, we'll get it. So finally, yesterday we got the report and she like sent it over to me right away, because I feel like I can be a doctor at this point. I like read my own like radiologist report, like, okay, this looks good, that looks good. So I saw the doctor this morning and he explained it all, and I was just so excited that finally released to play contact. Played in a little possession drill today and didn't hold back as much as I typically would the last couple of days. So it was just kind of a sigh of relief, like finally it's back, like I'm back.
Absolutely, which is a huge relief, having that off your shoulders. So.
Yeah.
You know, besides rehabbing, and you know, I know that takes up most of your day, what have you gained from being out?
You know, I've watched a lot of soccer, a lot more than I typically would like to. I like to be a fan of the game, obviously watching on TV, but with the team here, you know, obviously I want to be playing, so I kind of took advantage of, you know, the opportunity on sitting on the bench so much and seeing my teammates train, practice, play every day, and just kind of was able to put myself in their shoes and see kind of what runs I would make, kind of be able to, I guess, learn my teammates' strengths by not only, you know, by not being on the field, but by being on the bench. And so I think it was cool just to kind of take a step back. I actually haven't ever been in a situation where I've been out this long. So it was kind of nice to be able to learn a little bit about my teammates by watching them, not just playing with them. And it was a different perspective for sure.
Excited to get Alex Morgan back. It's just a matter of time. She has been cleared. All right, our halftime will continue from Providence Park. The Portland Thorns leading Western New York 1-0 on Allie Long's goal in the 16th minute. Back with highlights in just a moment.
You wake up. Your back hurts. Again. You need a new mattress, but hate shopping for one. Just go to a Park Lane. Crafted in Oregon. Sold only in Park Lane stores at a true minimum price. They'll match the way you sleep to the Park Lane's best for you. Delivered in 2 trucks. The blue one only delivers fresh, just-made Park Lanes. The green one only hauls old mattresses to recycling. Enjoy every night on a Park Lane. Rest well for years to come.
If anyone objects to this marriage,
I object! You paid too much for that ring! This family has bought all our diamonds from the LaRogue brothers for over 100 years, not some chain store. LaRogue's has the lowest prices on GIA-certified diamonds and 2 years interest-free financing. You even paid for a warranty! But, nice girl.
LaRogue Brothers. With age comes wisdom.
Alaska Airlines invites you to explore more flora and fauna. Explore more hotspots or more cold ones. Explore more holes in the wall. With the 35 amazing destinations Alaska Airlines flies out of Portland, you can explore more. And with Alaska's low fares, you can spend less doing it. Explore more, spend less. Alaska Airlines.
What does one serve the best basketball player in the world? The new Bacon Clubhouse sandwich, of course. 100% pure beef or chicken on a new artisan roll, all with our famous Big Mac special sauce. There's something for everyone to love at McDonald's.
You should serve it to everyone.
Second half almost underway. We're nearing the end of halftime festivities. Western New York trailing the hometown Portland Thorns 1-0. Allie Long with the lone goal of this game, Marion Doherty, in the 16th minute, and it was a beauty, assisted by Angie Kerr. When you look at this goal as Portland huddles and gets ready for the start of the second half, I'm hoping we get a chance to show you the goal. Here it is. What a ball and finish, huh?
Really was. It was a very, very mature run by Allie Long. Like I said, to keep the defender on her backside, for her to kind of make that swooping run in the box and not be offside, and then to be able to hit that one time, that's very difficult to do. And Angie Kerr just played a perfectly weighted pass.
So Long and Kerr celebrate. Here's Kerr's second assist and Long's fourth goal. And that's where we stand as we are set to kick off the second half here at Providence Park. This second half, the Portland Thorns, wearing their all-red kits, will head right towards the Riveters. And we are underway in the second half. Gorgeous evening here in the Rose City. High 60s, wind barely a factor out of the northwest.
I think a key for Portland, again, coming out with that same energy. Keep building off that. Take it to them. You can't slow down with this team.
Second half kickoff presented by Park Lane Mattresses.
Substitution for Western New York at the beginning of the second half. Into the match for the Flash, number 12, Kristen Edmonds, replacing number 23, Haley Palmer.
So Palmer will take a seat for the Western New York Flash. Kristen Edmonds will begin the second half. Nadine Angerer, so solid in that first half with some wonderful saves. The rookie Kelsey Weiss, pretty good too, but that goal by Long, she had no chance. Reynolds, lots of room to work on this near sideline. Wambach got ahead on it, but it was wide.
I think that goes back to show it's okay for the ball to get wide with the Flash. Just make sure everyone is marked up in the box, especially Abby Wambach.
When these two clubs met earlier this month, Portland trailed 1-0 at halftime, but McDonald tied things up in the second half, and that's where it ended. Brooks having a good game defensively. Knocked off the ball is Sinclair, who won't quit on the play. Taylor knocks her down. Play on. Lloyd, dangerous from distance. Line drive from Bermudez. No problem for Angerer.
You know, something I'd like to see from Amber Brooks, she is doing well defensively tonight, but can she complete her game by going and joining the attack? She's got to be that person that connects the lines. Connect defensively, but also connect offensively. That'll only make her that complete midfielder we need to see from her.
Barza commits the foul, and speaking of, here's Brooks. Angerer Weiss way up the line. And out of that scrum comes the second goal of the night for the Portland Thorns. It ricocheted off of 2 or 3 players, and Weiss was completely out of position on the rebound.
Two players just wanting to score, just relentless at the goal. I think that shows a little bit of the rookie goalkeeper there, but the fact that Jess McDonald crashing the goal, Allie Long crashing the goal.
You watch the Flash try to clear, and it ricochets right off of McDonald, right there. And that's McDonald's 5th goal of the season, and more importantly, gives the Thorns the 2-0 lead. Weiss came off her line nicely. She needed to make that catch with both hands and didn't. Unlucky for the Flash.
What I like about that ball from Amber Brooks, though, is that she made Weiss make a decision. Should I come off my line or should I hold? She came and unfortunately made a mistake, and we capitalized on it. But she did a great job of playing that ball in between.
And McDonald was in the right place at the right time. Lloyd, nobody there. Flagging it down, though, is Losada. Nice tackle by Farley. The only time that the Portland Thorns have scored more than 1 goal in a match all year was that home opener victory against FC Kansas City, when the Thorns scored 3 goals to win at 3-1. Well, they've got 2 tonight. McDonald, nifty play there. Sink leaves it. Takes a dive at the last second as Wambach again was right there. And here's Portland on the counter. Sinclair hustling. Look at Kat Williamson beating her to the ball.
I would say, Ann, this is the first time I've seen Portland really just have all their passes connect. From the little 1-2s, the through balls, everything's just starting to kind of come together for them. And you can tell it's making their attack much more dynamic and dangerous.
And multifaceted, as the Flash called for the offside. And you see as Angerer basically flies through the air on that last run by Wambach to deny Abby any chance on goal. Boy, the jersey tugged by Long. She was hoping the penalty would be called, or the foul would be called, excuse me, inside the 18. But still a good chance for the Thorns coming up. And if you're the Thorns, I'm assuming, Marion, you want to put pedal to the metal and really put the hammer down.
You do. You want to end this game. You want to put another goal away. Sometimes they say in soccer that a 2-0 lead is the worst lead to have. So putting a 3rd goal away will only solidify this game for them.
Here's Sinclair. Knocked away, rebound opportunity. Sinclair inside. Weiss has been peppered all match long.
Portland is definitely testing her. Taking shots outside of the box, getting good crosses in, getting close range shots. This is the most aggressive I have seen the Thorns on the attack. And it's not just coming from one player, Ann. It's all different players getting involved.
McDonald, Long. Here's Kerr, settles. Near post. Angie Kerr getting into the mix. The crowd here at Providence Park, Marianne Doherty, really appreciating the attack mode of the Thorns tonight.
It's really clicking for Kerr and Long and Sinclair and McDonald. They're reading each other's runs. Allie makes an intelligent play to leave that ball for Kerr there.
Line drive. Brooks trying to climb the ladder. Instead, it's Farley, far side. Another service inside. Long takes a crack.
If there's someone that should be shooting that, it should be Allie Long. She has 5 goals. Why not?
And the ball staying in Portland's offensive third, which obviously doesn't allow Wambach and Lloyd and the rest of this crew to get anything to test Angerer.
And it does, like I was saying earlier, when we lose the ball, especially in our attacking third, we're winning it back immediately.
Hustle play by Farley. Coming from that far side to get ahead on that as Wambach thought she had position. Really good play by Farley.
Going back to my last comment of saying that we win the ball farther up the field, that it makes us closer to the goal. It's easier to attack when you're closer to the goal. More people can be involved.
Taylor getting ahead on it was Menges right to Angerer. The quickness of Portland's defensive back line showing again tonight.
I think Paul said it best when he told us that Nikki Marshall and Menges are the 2 fastest and most athletic center backs he's seen in the league.
How important was it for Portland to reacquire Marshall after they had let her go after the championship last year?
It was huge, really. I mean, just watching her play this season and the fact that she's playing in the center back spot where she's so comfortable. What I would like to see a little more from Nikki is leadership. The way she plays is so hard and she leads by example, but just vocally leading the team. That's what Portland needs a little more.
Portland looking for that third goal. Sinclair lets it go through. Kerr right at Weiss. Oh, one-timer and Weiss goes to her knees. When Rachel Van Hollebach gets back from that ankle injury, is she that type of vocal leader?
Rachel is. That is one of Rachel's strongest qualities, is her leadership skills. She just naturally leads, not only by example, but vocally. She directs the team. She tells people where they need to go, where people need to be at all times, and that's what makes her so dominant.
Lloyd kicking herself as she just missed Wambach on that service. Skidding through open territory. So Western New York still looking for its first goal of the game. And that's a tall order against Angerer, who doesn't give up many of those. The third Spanish international, Adriana Martins, looking to sub in for Aaron Lines and the Flash. Careless pass by Western New York, and here comes Portland. Two 2-0. Flash with the lead here in the 59th minute. Allie Long's goal in the first half, making it 1-0. McDonald scoring in the 49th minute, and that's where we stand. Losada. Beautiful ball inside. Angerer. And that was a goal that you could not help but see coming, as Zerboni had a wide open look. Great pass inside, and she beats Angerer.
And that's what I was talking about, Ann. You go back to those open people in the center mid. Portland cannot leave those runs open. That's an unmarked person floating in the box. All they do, New York plays the ball wide, and then they find that slot run in, and if she's unmarked, it's too easy.
Zerboni's first goal of the season, and it was a wide open look that Angerer had no chance. There wasn't a defender in sight. So we've got ourselves a match. As Martine checks in, and Bermudez will have a seat. Really good match for Western New York. Sinclair still battling as Weiss goes to her knees. Sinclair so close as McDonald was able to find the captain right outside the 6. Crowd a little edgy now as Western New York gets on the board. Marshall switching fields. Hanging with it. Brooks gives it up. Still battles. Lloyd comes out with it. Great hustle by Kerr to keep that ball alive. Possession, the Thorns. Sinclair hustling on this near side. Again. McDonald's header is off.
That was unlucky. If you look back to Sinclair's run, you almost see Allie and Sinclair making the same run, but that's just because they're trying to attack so much. They're trying to really spread out this back four, and I think they're being successful. Let's see if they can get that final pass down and score another goal.
You get the feeling that the Thorns are going to need at least one more. Western New York with so many explosive tools offensively. Into space. Sinclair has to beat Cat and does. Turns her around. Shot! Corralled by Weiss. The rookie doing a nice job to deny Sinclair. That far post was there.
Sinclair is all over the pitch. I guarantee when they look at her monitor after the game, they're going to see how many has covered a lot of miles.
We're talking about the GPS systems, if you will, that Riley has his players wearing today in this match. And you're not kidding. What a ball that was to Sinclair. Great hustle by Martine. That ball will belong to the Thorns. Off of Reynolds. Sink's got to be wondering, my goodness, when is this drought going to end?
I hope it ends soon.
Paul Riley, this week, having his video crew put together all kinds of goals and highlights of Sinclair to remind her of the beauty of her touch. Even gave her a book, Believe. Here's McDonald. Sink, looking for an angle. Kerr, parried over the crossbar. Kerr has been active. Oh boy. Weiss got a little bit of a late jump but gets the mid on it.
What I like about that play is they got the ball wide. Jess McDonald made that hard run wide, took her time, picked her head up, picked people out. Sinclair could have taken that shot, but the mature player she is realized, okay, I probably won't get the best shot off. I see Angie Kerr next to me. She has a better shot, and gives her the ball.
Brooks can't find a head. Farley controls. Stripped nicely. Farley still battling. And they're going to whistle that foul on Lloyd. Good battle there. Kerr and Brooks.
And what I liked about that is Farley had 2 defenders on her. She loses the ball, but wins it back immediately. And look where they're starting now. They have a free kick at the top of the box. They're in a dangerous spot, all because she took the initiative to win that ball back immediately.
Brooks, one hopper to Weiss. '65th minute here at Providence Park. The Thorns leading Western New York 2-1. This is dangerous here. Lloyd inside the 18. Western New York still on the attack. Marshall heads it out of the way, and there's Allie Long. Thorns hoping the counter has something there. Sinclair. Boy, and Weiss coming some 30 yards off her line to deny Sinclair. Sinclair has made some huge runs. She's got to be a little gassed.
Her runs have been incredible tonight. Her and Jess have figured out this back line. They know exactly where to go and split them. If you watch the back line of this Western New York team, they're crossing each other. They're getting pulled out of position, and it's all because of their runs.
Kerr gives it up, hoping to find Sinclair in space, but Western New York with the takeaway. Kerr still battling. Are you anticipating some subs for the Thorns at some point, Marion?
You know, right now I probably wouldn't change anything up. I think the team's playing really, really strong. They seem to be clicking. You definitely don't want to change anything with the offensive group you have right now. Between Long, Kerr, McDonald, and Sink, I think they're clicking very, very well. And they've got to get another goal.
I agree. Western New York almost turned it over in dangerous fashion to Sinclair. The Thorns just winning a lot of these 50-50 balls. Barzik. Nice job by Kerr. Allie wants to carry. Sink on the left. Holding. Kerr.
Allie does such a great job there, realizing she can't beat 3 players, but holding the ball so people can make their run forward. Unfortunately, Angie Kerr just mishit it, but I thought Allie did a great job of holding the ball. She didn't force it. She didn't try to take a shot that wasn't on. She created an opportunity for her teammate.
Kerr has been really pushing forward, which is exactly what Riley wants from his mids. And Kerr not only pushing forward, but in the mix. She already has an assist and has had a couple of chances in the scoring department as well in terms of goals. Headed away.
You know, I think one of Angie's best, her strongest suits is her vision of the game. She sees a game that no one else sees, and I think that's what Paul was trying to get her to do. Angie, play these balls that we know you can do. You see a different game, be threatening. break the defense down, and that's what she's done tonight. Yes, Sinclair and McDonald have made amazing runs, but Angie's played the right ball with the right pace.
Brooks keeps that ball in the offensive third. Gets away, though, from McDonald, who can't flag it down. Flash throw in deep in their own territory. Again, Portland relentless on those loose and free 50-50 balls as New York knocks it out. And the Thorns keep the ball in their offensive third. Long. Knocked off the ball. McDonald with the strip. Cuts back. Alley. Thorns keeping the heat on, Marion Doherty.
Their effort to win the ball back immediately after they lose it is incredible. It's just putting them in such a good spot.
Portland has had umpteen corner kicks, hasn't been able to find the back of the net on the set pieces, but you like the fact that they just keep hammering it. One of these times, maybe it'll go through. Little chip. Deep ball. The Thorns defense getting back quickly. Miss hit there, though.
All right, fans, tonight's AC Portland 50-50 raffle winning ticket. K0.
71st minute here at Providence Park. Thorns throw in, far sideline. Defense better get organized here, Marion. Beautiful ball by Wambach. Portland's defense still playing tough. This game is far from over. The Flash, so many weapons. Switching fields, Reynolds here on this near sideline. Lloyd. Reynolds, dangerous ball. Portland needs to clear. Farley gets a foot on it. The Flash not through yet.
This is where they can't allow them to come down the center. Let them keep going wide.
Miss hit by Martin. Big blast, but no chance there. And you're so aware of the Spanish players, the Lloyds, the Wambachs, that you let a Zerboni once in a while float unmarked, and that's how Western New York was able to get on the board.
I agree, and she kind of snuck in there, but that's where we have to be better, or where Portland has to be better, because you have two defensive center mids. That should not be happening.
Lloyd gives herself a chance. Angerer. Oh, Wambach can't believe that she didn't mop up on the rebound. There's the whistle. Reynolds getting nicked there. And here comes the yellow. Oh, that was an opportunity by the wayside for the Western New York Flash. Hey folks, while I have a second, never miss a good deal at your local Northwest McDonald's. Download the MCD app today for exclusive deals delivered right on your smartphone. Get a free sandwich with any purchase just for downloading. Visit mcdapp.com for details.
Number 16, Catherine Reynolds. Reynolds issued the caution card.
Remember, Angela Salem not able to play tonight because of the 2 yellows suffered in that loss against Washington. Miss hit there a little bit by Angerer. And Western New York will maintain possession. Reynolds again.
I think Paul is going to have to make a decision here. He should probably bring someone in a little more.
McDonald, one-on-one, miss hit. Oh! Just can't believe it. What a ball to McDonald, who had Weiss in her sights, but the miss hit.
What a terrific ball by Allie Long.
Off the side of her right foot, no chance. She's got to smile at that. She hasn't mishit one like that since she was probably 6 years old. Rebecca Moros now checking in. Sinead Farley out. She had a really, really good top shelf match.
Sinead did a great job tonight defensively. One thing Paul wanted from her was to help shut down Carly Lloyd. I really feel Sinead had a huge part in that. Let's see if Becca can step in and bring that same defensive presence.
Oh, McDonald. Oh.
She's
breakaway goal, and that would have put this thing to bed.
She's definitely kicking herself for that one.
Oh, man. McDonald already has a goal tonight. And that one normally finished by the veteran. 75th minute. Western New York not finished yet. Tar getting a yellow card. It's just announced. Taylor leaves it for Reynolds. Dangerous ball. Deflected away. Controlled effort by the defense and the mids. Unlucky there as Kerr wanted to switch fields, and here comes Lloyd. Ball through. Wambach at her best right here. Knocked away by Ungerer.
She is just another level, Unger.
Cat quick, anticipation, and makes the save. Corner kick though for Western New York. The flash will not go away. Headed away. Edmonds chased by Long.
If Portland wants to close out this game, they're going to need to either score a goal or have better defending. They're losing track of runners. They're letting them come down the center of the pitch. That's where you don't want Western New York coming.
You can't expect Ungerer to be Superwoman every time. You just can't.
You can't.
Now, she would agree to disagree, as she has been equal to the task, but Western New York has had their chances. Another one coming. What a ball. Hustling out is Ungerer as Wambach so clever around that 18. So now it's Western New York with Zerboni slow to get up. Western New York now dictating some pace.
They are. They've kind of taken control of the game. They are possessing, but they're coming down the center of our field where we don't want them. That's where Abby is. That's where Carly Lloyd is. That's where they pose a threat to us. We need to do a better job of marking them on the correct side. We're getting caught on their outside.
Glad to see McCall Zerboni to her feet. And that was a chance then for the Thorns to kind of regroup, and Ungerer joining the huddle, because everybody needs to make sure that everybody's on the same page.
What Portland was doing so well in the first half was defending as a unit. Everyone was working together. If you watched them, they were all going side to side together, moving up and down. They've kind of gotten away from that, and I guarantee that's something that they just addressed in that huddle.
One more goal by the Thorns would be awfully big here in the 79th minute, but Western New York has been very close to tying this match up. The Thorns don't want to sit on this lead and watch clock. That's the last thing they want to do. As Sarah Huffman is set to sub in, for Angie Kerr, who was brilliant tonight. The crowd loving the former University of Portland star, the veteran, giving Paul Riley a great boost. Huffman, traded to the Thorns from Western New York, knows this Flash team very, very well. Easy foul to call there. And this is, again, dangerous territory for the Thorns defense.
It is. You know, one thing I liked about Paul's sub there with putting Sarah Huffman into the game, Angie had a phenomenal game, probably her best yet. But right now they need a little more defensive presence, and he's noticed that. So he put Becca in, he put Sarah in, and they'll bring that to this game.
80th minute. Dangerous set piece for Western New York. Miss hit there. A break for the Thorns. I don't have to tell anybody, but it's an eternity left in this match, and plenty of time if you're the Thorns to aggressively look for that third goal. Beautiful ball. Huffman wants to find the right angle. Sinclair.
It's a beautiful ball by Ali Long. Her vision of the pitch tonight has been incredible. Seeing the runs, slotting the balls in, but also just her runs. She's been very, very dangerous for Portland.
Moros gives it up. Flash return the favor. Wambach whistled for that foul. And she gets a yellow. Wambach, who scored 3 goals in the last 2 games for Western New York after having missed a couple of games early with that orbital eye fracture and really getting into a rhythm in the goal scoring department. No surprise there. But so far, the defense has denied her the back of the net. Ungerer has made some great saves on Wambach tonight.
I also think Nikki Marshall and Emily Menges have done a great job with Abby Wambach.
Huffman into space, nobody there on the cross. Long creates the turnover again. Carries right outside the 18. Tries to cut it back. Good defense by the Flash. Fly Alaska Airlines nonstop from Portland to over 30 cities, including new flights to Salt Lake starting in June. Explore more, spend less at alaskaair.com. 2-1. Thorns leading it in the 83rd minute as Aaron Lyons will go to his bench again. Jasmine Spencer checking in. Out comes Barzak. Spencer, who's played in 6 games now with 1 start, does have a goal. Edmonds just knocks it out. It'll be a Thorns throw-in.
This is where Portland needs to just be very intelligent. Realize 10 minutes left. We've got to close out this game. Let's be smart.
Sinclair tapped it to herself. The defense collapsed though. Sink in the right place at the right time in that 6, but still denied. Martine. Lloyd. And Angerer read that and came out to snag it. Look at Sinclair, just not quitting on this play at all. Unlucky there, Huffman can't get a boot on it, but there's Moros.
This is where they need to slow the game down. Waste a little time here and there. Try to get some time off the clock.
Whistle blows, the foul will go against Huffman. Western New York hustling here in the 85th minute. They need a goal to tie this thing up, trailing 2-1. The Thorns had a 2-0 lead before Western New York got back in it on Zerboni's goal. Lloyd knocked off the ball by Menges. The rookie gets the better of the veteran.
Menges has just been outstanding all season. And I have a feeling it's only going to get better from her.
McDonald, marked by Williamson. McDonald with another chance. Crosses, knocked off of Weiss. Again, Jess McDonald not able to beat Weiss in the one-on-one opportunity.
But does a great job of taking Kat Williamson on. Just didn't get the shot off that she wanted, but is aggressive, is stretching the field. That's what we need from her.
Long and McDonald with the goals tonight for the Portland Thorns. Another corner kick for the Thorns. They've had a bunch of them. Line drive. '87th minute. Nice move by Losada. Dangerous ball. Wambach heading it back. Lloyd, so dangerous here. Oh, stuffed. No rebound. Angerer goes to her knees. A pretty play by Western New York, but they're denied. Nadine Angerer has been tested many, many times tonight. Makes another wonderful save.
She keeps coming up huge for Portland.
Man!
But our back line and our center mids need to take personal responsibility to pick up the players running through. You cannot let center mids run at you, run through unmarked.
That wasn't happening for much of this match.
No, it wasn't, and that's where you can see where we're failing.
Which means this game is still very much in the balance because Western New York, with the scoring threats at every turn, still battling. Wambach switches fields nicely. Nemec's going to have to get over. And the Thorns, oh, collective sigh of relief. And somehow that's cleared and stays in play for McDonald. Oh boy. You see why Western New York is a team to be reckoned with in this league again. Headed away. Western New York still controls it. Losada. Reynolds. Angerer way off her line. Line drive.
On that last play, I really would have liked to see Jess just hold the ball. She didn't need to make that pass to Sinclair. You have 2-3 minutes left on the clock. Hold the ball, maybe take it to the corner flag, kill time. You can't lose the ball in the center of the field there.
The trip, Sinclair tries to thread the needle. McDonald, long, slow to get up, and Western New York is going to come on the counter. Nice job by Moros to disrupt a little bit, but that far sideline belongs to Western New York. Spencer had a run. Thorns defense had other ideas. 90th minute as Mana Shim will come onto the pitch in place of Jessica McDonald. Shim a definite crowd favorite, and McDonald a crowd favorite as well. McDonald with a goal tonight. McDonald was everywhere this evening against Western New York. This game far from over. You know we're going to have some stoppage time coming up. Throw in flash. Folks, stoppage time is presented by LaRogue Brothers Jewelers, Portland's original engagement ring store. And here is risky business. That foul called against the Thorns, and look where Lloyd has it. This is where the veteran is at her best. 4 minutes of stoppage time. That is an eternity. Boy, that was at the boot and kicked away. Lloyd wants to turn. Great defense there by Shim, who just clears it.
It's great collective defense by Portland. They need to keep it going, close out the game.
Flying through is Brooks. Let's see if Morris can win that ball. She does. That ball will belong to the Portland Thorns. Good hustle play by Long. Huffman will toss it over to Tar, who will take her time on the throw-in.
Number 16, Catherine Reynolds. Reynolds issued the caution card for Western New York.
Caution card given to Reynolds. Brooks gives it up. Zerboni will carry. Lloyd, look at the passing by Western New York. Ball looks to be on a string.
Portland's got to keep them wide. Keep them going out to the flanks. That's fine. They're not dangerous out there.
Shim giving chase, fresh legs. Kat Williamson, the former Portland Thorn defender, inside the 18. Reynolds. Martine flicked away by the Thorns defense. Western New York relentless here in stoppage time. Moros getting a foot on it. Thorns crowd just wanting the stoppage time to end. Lloyd. Nice job by Moros again. Called on as a defensive replacement.
Portland's doing a great job of staying together, working as a unit.
Moros tries to clear it, but Williamson will keep it in the offensive third. for Western New York. Sense of urgency now for the Flash. Wambach leaves it. Martine, so dangerous. Got it to the foot of Taylor, but she had no pace on that shot. And look at Angerer, who goes to her knees. Take her time.
Portland got very, very lucky there. If you go back and look at the replay, again, Adriana is just sitting on top of the box, unmarked.
And that will do it. Over 10,000, nearly 11,000 to its feet here at Providence Park as the whistles blow and the Thorns outlast a gritty Western New York Flash Club 2-1 the final. Portland dictated pace and tempo for so long, and then Western New York put it together towards the end and almost tallied this thing to an equalizer.
Great game from Portland all around, offensively and defensively. I will have to say, though, that this was their strongest offensive performance tonight. They were very dynamic. They had different runs from different players, different options, which just really caused a problem for Western New York's defense.
So no tie this time with Western New York, a hard-fought Thorns victory, and this gives this club 3 points they badly needed. Game in hand, you knew this was such a huge opportunity for the Thorns to leapfrog over a couple of clubs in league play. Two to one, the final here at Providence Park. Goal scored by Allie Long and Jess McDonald to give the Thorns the hard-fought victory over a really good Western New York club. Nice to have the Thorns back home. Nearly 11,000 on hand to make sure that the Thorns go away victorious. They love to do their part. Speaking of Allie Long, she's put the headset on. Allie, thank you so much for being with us, and congratulations. How big of a win is this tonight against a very good Western New York club?
This is huge. We really want to win every single home game and make it tough for teams to come here and play. So our goal is to win and start this part of the season, the third part of the season strong. And it was a great win, and great that we pulled it off 2-1. It got a little tight at the end.
Allie, great game. You were phenomenal.
Thanks, man.
What would you say was the big difference for your attacking presence tonight? It was kind of you, Kerr. You guys just seemed to be clicking. Was there something you guys were doing differently in practice, or it just kind of all came together tonight?
Yeah, I mean, we've been working on the timing of our runs for a long time, and I think it's just that part of the season where finally we got it, and it feels really good to play, and that timing just, a new team, it's going to take that time, so it's finally been working, and it feels good.
Nadine Angerer, we just can't say enough about her, but she gives you that luxury of, you know, getting numbers and building, because you know she's got you, you know, she's holding down the fort, isn't she?
Yeah, she's phenomenal. I mean, I can't really say much more than she's just awesome, and she gives us that confidence on our back line, that confidence, our whole team. She's big time back there, and we love having her.
Great. Yeah, Allie, I feel like it was your team's first real team effort from offense, defense. Would you say that was the difference between your formation, or was it just players kind of starting to click again? What would you say that was the cause of that?
I think our formation definitely helped us out. Sitting someone next to Amber, giving her kind of that support next to her and kind of freeing me up. And Ange just has been on point with her ball. So I think it's that time of the season that we're finally starting to get the hang of everything and the timing and clicking. And our training is showing. I know it kind of took a little while, but I think that's a given with any new team coming together.
Absolutely.
Congrats on a big win, Allie Long, and thank you for joining us this evening.
Thanks, guys. You're awesome.
Thanks, Allie.
Bye.
Allie Long with her 4th goal of the season. Jess McDonald with her 5th tally of the season, and the Thorns defeat the Western New York Flash 2-1. So that's a wrap from Providence Park. The Thorns with a huge victory and those 3 points to go with it. And Portland sees its record go to 4-1-2. A quick turnaround for Paul Riley's bunch as the Thorns will host Sky Blue FC Saturday night. We'll be there for that 7 p.m. kick right here at Providence Park. So for Marion Doherty, I'm Ann Schatz saying so long from Providence Park, and thank you so much for joining us for tonight's match. See you Saturday, and go Thorns.